this might be a bit rough. I should have known, I should have seen. That look in your eyes is not letting me in. I can't believe this body's fine. I'm sorry, it doesn't make any sense. This was not how I saw the end. But I keep on breathing, heart is beating. I'm waiting for the eclipse and the consequences of it. Why do we keep falling down? When it's always the victim ground. We got time to make this right, but it's all we keep falling down. Do you remember our first touch? When I look at you now, an adrenaline rush. We're always looking for something more. We're closer to the edge than ever before. I can't believe this body's
Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's going on?
This is Tony,
And I'm Jenny.
and we are La Lido Loca, and it's La Lido Loca Live.
Tuesday night live, huh?
Tuesday Night Live.
Yeah, it's Tuesday.
Tuesday, the day after Monday, the day before Wednesday. It's the day that elections are held. It's the day that the trash man cometh, and somebody didn't put the trash out this morning.
It wasn't me. I don't put the trash out.
How did no? I don't think that we actually had a meeting about the assignment of duties here at the house.
No, but you know I don't do that.
But trash is just me by default.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What else is on my list by default?
Everything. You take very good care of me. Thank you.
What?
And I hope that it's reciprocated. Sometimes, right?
You just said I do all of it.
Well, sometimes I do all of it.
Okay.
My mother said it best.
Yeah.
Jenny, do you think you're a princess?
You are a princess. You are a princess. Look, everybody, we're here. But as we say in the South, we've been feeling kind of puny.
Yes. Sunday I was in bed all day long.
Man, it's been a week since last week of physical ups and downs. I think during the live show last week, we were both starting to feel a little something in our head. And then when we woke up on Wednesday, we both had sore throats. Then I went through a whole break of fever. I don't think it was a fever. Well, maybe it was a fever. The way it broke it, maybe it was a fever. I don't know. But went through a whole deal like that. And then Jenny's had that. Yesterday I did go out and brave the wild. Scared me quite a bit, actually. I
Give
went
me
out
some medicine.
and we got some Claritin, and that seemed to give us some relief. But as we approach showtime tonight,
We started hacking.
we started. This is the La Lido Loca hacking and coughing show, brought to you live. Fortunately, you guys are on the other side of a screen, and so we only stand to spit on these microphones and each other.
And keep passing it back and forth. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Jenny, breaking news though.
Breaking news,
Do you want to
exactly.
give us a breaking news report?
Royal canceled some of their cruises. The global suspension was extended.
Royal Caribbean extends suspension of cruising services into May.
Yeah.
What's the date?
Is it May 11th
12th.
or 12th? May 12th?
May 12th. I committed it to memory.
Oh, it's something.
May the 12th, and then they're, of course, saying that the Alaska season will not start until July. And then they've
Royal
got,
Caribbean, right.
Yeah, and then their Asian cruises all the way into June, right? A Singapore cruise. So,
Yeah.
For Royal Caribbean, they just announced it.
Yeah, so they're doing, just so you guys know, 125% future cruise credit and 100% refund. So you have your choice.
I know we had great intentions of making a video this week, but really it's just been the bare minimum, like whatever we could get done. But we were going to talk about future cruise credit. The one gotcha I find is this deposit thing. I think it's worth mentioning because there's a lot of people out there with future cruise credit.
But I do think they're changing it up. So,
okay.
Yeah.
That was one thing that had me concerned about whether to use your future cruise credit, you had to make a deposit.
Yeah, like I got an email today that I haven't been able to read yet. So.
Okay. Well, hopefully
let's skip that for right now.
Hopefully it's not the case. Hopefully that's not the case.
Yeah, exactly.
So, nothing really on the agenda. We're just here to commiserate, to dream about cruising, and really, we need your virtual hugs on our puny little bodies.
Well, and let me just talk about the cruise lines real quick. So I know that there are, people that, why are you smiling at me like that? Ugh. That bottom teeth smile.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Put a little love in it. The Ship Show in the house with a super chat. Ship Show, this one's for you. Maybe not.
Maybe not.
This one's for you.
Oh, boy.
Thank you, John. The deposit thing is bogus. Have you run into it? Hopefully they're changing it because I got to assume a lot of people are running into that, asking the question, why would I have to make another deposit after I already made a deposit on this cruise that I got a future cruise credit on?
Right, and the cruise lines are understanding that, so some of them are working with that right now. But I do have to say that the cruise lines have been super, they're super busy. Just like if you're using a travel agent, please be patient with them. I know that I've received some emails of, hey, this person hasn't gotten back to me. Listen, everybody is super busy. Hold times are still crazy. But listen, we're all in it together, so we'll figure it out.
We're in it. Can we cliche it out for a bit? We're in it to win it.
That's right.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Okay.
There's nothing to it but to do it. I know in this latest round, they're saying that they're just automatically going to apply the future cruise credit.
Right.
That you don't have to do anything special. That's been another challenge, right? People trying to call in, people trying to fill out an online form. I think now if you just book this next cruise, they know how to marry it up together automatically, at least on Royal, right? That's the story.
Well, you don't have to request the future cruise credit. You still have to have them when you do your new booking. You still have to fill out forms.
Oh, okay. Cheryl McMichaels, thank you so much for the super chat. Hope all is well with us. Other than feeling a little puny, yeah, it's super chat.
Now,
we're
is
doing
that
pretty
you
good.
on there or what?
I wish that was me. It's something I made today. Look, to be honest, I made it, and it was a longer version, and Jenny said, that's too long.
Too long.
I don't think she loves the luchador, but it's a nice short luchador. I like it. It's a little less annoying than the rubber chicken. I'm just going to say it.
Is it?
At least
well, the good thing is I can't hear it.
You can't hear it. That's the cool thing. It's not in the mix.
I can just see it. I can't hear it.
Thank you for the super chat.
Yes, thank you.
Man, so what is everybody up to tonight?
So somebody asked, are we getting a little bit cabin fever?
A little bit, yeah.
I don't...
You're not feeling stir crazy at home yet?
Not yet, because I'm not I don't run places anyway. It's funny because now, I'm not really a shopper, but online. But now I'm like, wow, I just want to go to Target and get a Starbucks and just walk around.
Yeah, so for me, it's really weird. So there's a lot of adjustments this year.
Right.
I've been working at home by myself, essentially, for about a year. And then at the beginning of this year, now Jenny's home all the time. So that means I don't get any alone time. And part of the way that I'm wired is I have to be left alone from time to time. And so I'm not cabin crazy, but we're pretty much on top of each other.
Yeah, and it's not good, right? Because you hear every conversation I have on the phone, and I don't like that either.
I get so embarrassed when you're talking to people, telling them how great I am. It makes me feel
weird.
weird.
I just got Charlie horse.
Really?
Yeah, that hurt.
What's the deal with Charlie's horse?
Oof, I don't know, but that just hurt.
No, but I haven't really cared to go out, but the pool's warming up, so that's good.
Yeah.
At least I'm not hating the fact that there was some question whether when we rented this place, whether it was worth it. You know, this place was a little more expensive than a place with no pool.
Right.
But I can't wait to start getting in it. But we got in it the other day, and it was pretty nice. And then we immediately got sick, your mom said. I don't know.
My mommy knows best.
Your mommy does know best. What was that knocking? Sound like someone.
It was my finger.
Somebody was knocking us. Steve Bartlett.
Super chat.
Thank you so much for the super chat. Drink Goombay Punch in Nassau. Man, if I could go to Nassau, I'd drink some Goombay Punch. I ain't afraid of it.
No, you're not.
I am not afraid of it. Debbie, this one's for you.
Super chat.
Thank you so much for the super chat. What if your cruise is paid in full? How does the deposit work?
It's the same. Like, all that goes to future cruise credit. And, you know, you get some kind of refund, like with taxes and fees, any drink packages, that sort of stuff that you purchased. But, yeah, a whole new deposit.
What was the determination on if you book something that's less than your future cruise credit? Do you still get the rest of the money?
No.
That's a gotcha, too.
Yeah, and again, they're changing policy.
It's best to ask those questions,
Right.
but yeah. Let me give a shout out to the folks working the Hammer tonight. Our friends Roy and Amanda are in the house. The Shows, love you guys. Hope you guys are hunkered down well in Jacksonville. Of course, Matt and Slinky in the house. What is going on, you guys?
What is going on in Texas?
Over there in Texas. Sarah Phillips is in the house. What is happening? Let's see any of the other
She's lovely.
Hammers in the house.
I thought I saw the Flanagans somewhere.
There's Joe Flanagan. What is
Yeah.
up, Joe? What do you know, Joe?
Kisses, Emily.
What's the good word, Joe? What's the haps, Joe?
Maureen and Dawn. Hello. Florida Krista.
Oh, you going to say some hellos? Can you
Yeah.
do it when I do this?
No, I can't. But I can just pull up my own.
Oh, do it.
Yeah.
Pull up your own.
Yeah, I'll just pull up my own, Anthony.
I'm going to run commentary. So the other day,
Uh-huh.
I was flipping through the Hulu Live, and I found ESPN2 dedicated a whole day to weird sports called the Ocho.
Mm-hmm.
And I watched a brat eating contest, and then I watched juggle dodgeball, which was amazing.
When I came out, was that Sunday?
I recorded it. That's how committed I was to it.
No, Sunday I was sleeping.
Yeah.
Yesterday I was on and off sleeping because I am feeling much better though. But yeah, when I saw you watching, I'm like, what is he watching?
So say hello to people, because that dodgeball's got me motivated to commentate.
Oh my goodness, your brother is in the house. What's up, Christopher and
Ladies
Heidi?
and gentlemen, Jenny's doing an excellent job of saying hello. She just said hello to my brother.
Eddie from Florida. What's going on?
A big mention to Eddie in Florida. Very, very nice, very nice. Her technique is
Nurse Nancy.
flawless. She's reading names off. She's saying hello, not even stuttering a bit. She's not even
Mike
pausing.
and Nikki Dispensa. It was nice talking to you.
She
guys
got
the
Mike
other
and Nikki
day.
now. I wonder if she's going to go for a hard name or if she's just going easy names here.
Sandy Allen.
I don't know. Sandy Allen, that's an easy one. But doing an excellent job. I don't think I've seen.
Spikers and Melissa. What's going on?
I don't
Did
think
you
I've
have
seen. Hey,
cruisers?
what's up? It's given out
All
like
right, that's
this. And but man, an excellent job.
Good job, Jenny.
Yeah, thank you. Scott Smith.
Good job.
Lindy Lee. Do you want me to keep going? Manual Cake Daddy.
So what's up? Wanda Chiquita Benita coming out saying that that's the sexy voice.
It is Wanda. He's got the sexy voice. So people are talking about the Mardi Gras.
So Jenny noticed a couple days ago, and of course more than one person's come up with this theory, that maybe the Mardi Gras is going to get delayed. That's all speculation, but unable to book into the Mardi Gras. And the last time that we had that challenge,
Yeah.
they delayed it.
Yeah, it's super sad. And you got to think, right? Because Italy is quarantined. So that's where it's being built.
They're building it over there.
Yeah.
They're building it over there. What is going on with all these? Everybody's here tonight.
I know.
How is everybody doing? Jamie and Sharon from Sharon at Sea. It could just be Jamie. Could be Sharon. I don't know. I don't know who's out there. Maybe Matthew's on the account. I don't know.
What's going on, Matthew?
That's the problem. You don't know who's
Matthew, I
working.
want some pizza.
Maybe this could be a robot. I don't know. Are you a robot? Sarah.
Aw, they gave me a 10. Thank you.
Perfect 10. You are awesome, Jenny. Hey, Sarah Clement, this is for you. Maybe. This is for you. Tell me to do it, Jenny.
Just do it.
Super, 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 super
Oh boy.
chat.
Thank you for the super chat, Sarah Clement. Glad you two are doing well and surviving the shelter in place. You look amazing, Jenny, and you too, Tony. Hey, thanks
Thank
a lot.
you.
I was digging around under our... So we just moved in recently. Here's a quick
No,
story.
we haven't. We've been
about
here
us.
a long time.
We moved in 2 months ago, and I think for the very first time, I opened up the cabinets below the sink in the bathroom, and I found 5 extra rolls of toilet paper. I don't know what that brings the count up to because we've been using it like a madman. But what I also found was an electric shaver.
Woohoo.
Look, when's the last time you saw no hair on the side of my face?
It looks good.
It's weird. But that electric shaver, it's like one of those 3 blades. It felt like it pulled every hair out of my face.
Aw.
My hair's getting
It's so
tall. I
soft,
can't get a
though.
haircut.
I know. And
I'm trying to look like corporate Tony. If I shave this beard and mustache, I'd be ready to make a, do a whiteboarding session.
oh boy.
Hey, everybody, let's come in for a whiteboarding session. We got a problem to solve up here.
I do want a whiteboard though.
I wouldn't mind having a whiteboard
Yeah, we
either.
do need a whiteboard.
What do you guys see it on your end? What's the problem here? How can we increase our productivity?
Nah, and everybody's been saying, right, like, oh, coronavirus, whatever, you're in the house, can't really, dye your hair. So everybody gets to see the real color of everybody's hair now.
Jenny gone gray.
I know that you guys all thought I had black hair, but,
No, that's not the case. Mary Miller, let's look to the luchador for a little reveal as to what you just did. Where's the luchador?
where is it, Anthony?
Lucky Luchadorano. That's what we're calling him.
Super, 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 super chat.
Bam. And April Butler, thank you.
Mary
Aw,
Miller.
Mary Miller, thank you.
Thank
I
you
ho-
so much for the super
I hope
chat.
we do feel better. Absolutely.
Papa Mozo, thank you so much for the super chat. Let's see it again.
So
Bam.
chat.
Papa Mozo.
Papa Mozo,
And
thank you so
April.
kind.
April Butler needs one.
Oh, April Butler's getting one too?
Yeah.
All right, April, here it comes. This one's for you.
Super, super, super,
Bam. Do it, Anthony. Like you're on there. Put your hands up like you don't care.
That's the cool thing when I'm just my goatee and my mustache, I like to do this. It's like, hey, what's going
You
on?
look like you got some sun a little bit too.
I know, I sat right out in the sun today trying to get some of
Yeah.
that vitamin D, whatever it takes to stay safe.
Yeah. So
Thank you,
I've
Sharon.
gotten a
to see
couple of emails.
the goatee game is strong. I could be a 3 musketeer. If I looked a little more French. I like it.
Really?
Oui, madame. My damn wife named Jenny. What?
What?
What are you talking
gonna
about?
smack you.
That's French, Jenny. You better calm down.
You better calm
You
yourself.
better calm right down. What is going on, man? Spiker's Crazy Adventures, they're in the house tonight.
Triple M. I need
Josh
to do that.
Odom, Karen Griswold, Carlos Solares. In your opinion, do you think there will be any cruises this year?
Yeah.
So my opinion changes frequently. I do think it's take it as it comes, but I do think by the fourth quarter, I think October, November, December. I hope before then, but I'm pretty sure in Q4 this year we'll be cruising. But who knows? Who knows? Florida Krista made a run to Sally's and got some hair dye.
That's my girl right there. Aw, someone said I was a solid 10. Thank you.
You are a solid 10.
What?
Shoot, I try to turn you up to 11 most of the time.
Whatever.
That's what I'm talking
Oh, I
about.
thought you tried to mute me.
Never.
super,
Ralph Lair, that's for you. Thank you for the super chat. Doing DoorDash in Minnesota would bring you guys some pizza nut. That's a bit of a drive. I don't know what pizza nut is, but I think I know what you mean.
That is so sweet, though. Thank
Jenny,
you.
let's have the conversation that everybody wants to have.
What's that?
When it comes to Pizza Hut, are you a pan pizza, a hand toss, or a thin pizza girl? This is only Pizza Hut.
Only Pizza Hut?
Only Pizza
It's
Hut.
pan pizza then.
Pan pizza at Pizza Hut. What's your favorite specialty pizza?
I don't know what they are.
They have meat lovers. They have pepperoni lovers. They have supreme. They have cheese lovers. And then they have probably some varieties of other things. There's only
I like
one.
pepperoni.
There's only one correct answer. That would be meat lovers.
Nah, you know
You're
what?
wrong.
The meat love is if they cook it a little longer
Yeah.
because then it just gets soggy.
Yeah, pan pizza meat lovers can be quite the pizza.
Yeah. Are they open?
TMLF.
Can we get a pizza after that?
Hold up. Wait a minute. We've
What?
got some important things to say.
Okay.
TMLF 959 told my husband, I'm not shaving under my arms till I can cruise again.
Oh,
Free the pit.
free the pit.
Free the pit.
Free the cruise ships.
Any word if Carnival Fantasy will be sailing in November? What do y'all think? Well, the latest word from Carnival is that they are going to try to resume sailing April the 11th. That's the only thing we know from Carnival. So if you want to err on the hopeful side, yes, they should be sailing again in November. But again, it's a dynamic, a fluid situation. It could change.
Well, and I think it was Princess that was first, and then Royal, then Carnival. But Carnival has that. I mean, Royal has it out first this time.
Christina Bickley said that I should put my hands in my hair like I just don't care. Like, I got so much of that stuff, man, just to hold my hair up because it's getting long. My hair's down past my boop, boop, boop.
Yeah.
Whatever
Christina
this
Bickley also gets a super chat.
Well, yes, she does. How about that? A super chat. You ready? Mm-hmm. You ready for the lucha?
Do it.
If you want my lucha.
Someone said it should be the Lido Lucha.
I had so much fun making that this morning.
I know you did.
So much fun making that. Stephen Ducar. Thank you so much. Some money for the dinner. Some dinner. What the heck is dinner?
Dinner.
Some dollars for the dinner at the Columbia. What's that? Do you know
I
what
think
that is?
that is the Columbia. Is that the Cuban restaurant in the what is the cigar district down in Tampa?
Ybor.
Ybor.
There you go, Stephen.
If it is, I've actually eaten at that restaurant with my mother and family, and it was like the Godfather scene, right? Like we had this long table.
Ooh, Jenny.
Uncle Piccolo was at one end.
I feel like getting in a little bit of a doghouse.
Uh-oh. Why?
What do you think? Let me ask you guys this question. So,
Oh, boy.
we lived in Nashville where I had a long period of life prior to knowing Jenny. Mm-hmm. And, of course, now we've lived here in Florida in a town where Jenny had a significant amount of life before she knew all of this. What's the etiquette if you've gone on a romantic date at a restaurant with somebody else? Should you return there with your new spouse or girlfriend or husband? We've answered that question ourselves. What's the right answer?
The right answer is nothing meant anything until I met you.
Yeah. Jenny has to say that because our wedding day was at a restaurant that she shared with her ex-husband. So we know where she stands on that.
It was good, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, I could taste the memories of your past relationship.
Stop it.
All over the place.
Whatever.
Holy moly.
Whatever.
Sarah Phillips.
Super chat.
Thank you for the super chat. A little pizza money.
How about I just never got to go places because you had so many exes that I couldn't even go out to eat anywhere in Nashville.
It's a made-up thing that you're saying right there. How dare you?
Sarah Phillips, thank you, my dear.
Peggy, I kind of believe that too.
What's that?
April 11th, not going to happen. Not going to do it.
No,
No. Are you going to puke? What are you doing?
I had
We need a little spit bucket over here.
No, we don't.
I can't remember how I framed the question. Yes, you should not go out with you should not go to previous places. I don't know. Oh, it depends how long ago and so
Exactly.
far away. How long? What's the time frame?
Sebastian, what's going on,
What's
honey?
the time frame? So the restaurant was Pacino's over there on across from Old Town on 19. Is that what it's on?
No, 92.
92.
So I'm gonna get myself out of the doghouse right now.
Who let the dogs out?
You did.
Yeah.
So I didn't grow up in Orlando, so I didn't know any restaurants there, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, it was right across from Old Town, which that we all used to frequent a lot.
Yeah.
With my kids when we'd have nothing to do, we'd go down there and go there, and that
Yeah.
was the only time that I would eat there. And I knew that the food was good, and they had a little separate room.
You called me by your ex-husband's name on our wedding
Oh
day.
my, that is disgusting. I would never do that to you.
Okay, that didn't happen. That would have been a deal breaker, I think.
I mean, exactly. You're so silly.
But you called me baby a whole lot that day. I don't know. Is that
I
the,
still call you baby.
is that the
a
technique?
lot.
So you don't get confused? Hey, that's a pro tip. If you're a player, always use the same nickname for your ladies. That way you don't ever get them confused.
Right. So
Isn't
that's
that
why
right?
You call me honey.
Baby? And then you have, well, never mind.
So how come I've never been to what is that restaurant I want to go to?
I don't know.
The Melting Pot.
I've never eaten at the Melting Pot either.
Liar, pants on fire.
I got in a fight at the Melting Pot one time. We never really got to the meal.
Oh, why? There we are. I was like, oh, we're a little. Aw, you see, Mr. MD said, nice try, Jenny.
Nice try, Jenny. Ooh, Miss Morgan, I don't think we missed. Somebody came off, but maybe we didn't miss Miss M. Morgan. Please say hi to my husband, Jeff. He's such a huge fan. Comes home from work and sits down to you, Tony. We love you guys. Well, Jeff.
Aw, Triple M. You have the best wife. I love that name.
Jeff, thank you so much for watching the videos. We appreciate it, and even though we're feeling a little puny, we're still trying to get out some content so everybody doesn't feel so isolated out there. It takes a community, really, I guess. And so, yeah, thank you, Jeff, for watching, and of course, thank you
Super chat.
for the super chat.
The
Appreciate it.
Bouses are in the house.
There's a Bouse in the house,
That's
and now they
right.
live in Florida.
Yes, welcome to Florida, you guys.
Florida.
We'll have to get together for sure.
Once all this is over.
Yeah, absolutely. We're doing our social distancing.
So everybody's talking about how the melting pot is the bomb.com.
Uh-huh.
Look, I was a kid in the 70s, and my parents would have fondue parties.
My dad, too.
Man, I mean, honestly, the melting pot's not cheap, right? You're going to spend $100, $120 for two people, and you got to cook your own dang food. Do I look like Emerald Lagasse? Do I look like Eric Rupert?
Do you remember
No.
your
Why am I cooking my own
friend
food?
from Cool Springs? What was his name? It started with
Russ.
R. Russ. What was that thing that we did at his house? That was
We ate
wonderful.
on this thing called a raclette.
Oh, it was so cool.
Raclette. I don't know, something Swedish, but it was like these stones that you cooked on. That was a cool party, but again, I had to cook my own food. Of course, Russ paid for all of it, and that was all fine, so it's not like going out there.
They were always such good hostess.
Wanda Chiquita Bonita Byram says, you go, girl.
That's right.
Jenny?
Thank you, Wanda.
Thank you for the super chat.
Mwah.
Boom. Thanks for the super chat. Troy says, hello from Washington State. Watch every week. We're glad to have you, Troy.
Stay safe out there, sir.
The degenerates are in the house. I don't know if I said hello to Jason and Krista.
I did.
See, Jason says it's cool to take your new date to a place that you've been with an ex. After all, you're going to kiss him with the same lips you kissed your ex with. Absolutely. This goes to my whole case that I've been building for 17 years that someday will be adjudicated in court about how the time that you put in previous relationships should count toward the time that you put in your current relationship, because it's not easy to be in a relationship. And so if
Why are we going to be in court, though?
to prove this point, I mean, to
What are
prove
we
this
going to be in
point,
court about, Anthony?
it needs to be adjudicated. Somebody needs to give me credit where credit is due.
Yeah, but it's much different, right? Because there can be misery, and then the last 17 years have been happiness. Every single year, every minute.
That's what
of
you
the
tell me
17
every day. You're like, this is the happiest. You will.
This is the happiest
You
you've
are
ever been.
happy, and you know it. Clap your freaking hands. And I'm over in the corner like, happy, and you know it.
I think we may be going a little stir crazy in the
We might
house.
be a little stir crazy.
So, I'm excited.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, like a lot of people don't know that I have psoriasis and psoriatic arthritis.
Yes.
So, it's been a really a challenge since I've been here because we changed insurance. Then I had to find a new dermatologist. And then it took a good month to get into the doctor.
Yes.
And then it took 3 weeks to get the okay for my medicine. So we got the injections in today. I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's I tell you what, like the psoriasis is no joke. If you don't know what psoriasis is, basically you grow extra skin in a very not fun way. And it's like you got extra skin, and then that reaches down into your joints. It's not good. But the cool thing, at least for me, is that these are injections, and it makes Jenny cry when she gets them. So like I can legitimately make her cry without having to like be mean about it.
Yeah.
So I feel good because I feed off your tears. It's turned really dark here. Sorry. I didn't know we were gonna go there, but no, I'm glad you got it because that's gonna be interesting.
Yes, so I am excited to start feeling better that way.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Hey girl.
Hey, girl. Ellen.
What's up? Wow, cruising. Bam. How about that? Mm-hmm. That's right, Gary Griscott. I didn't care for paying that kind of money to cook my own food. Take that, melting pot, with your cheese fondue.
Maybe we can find a fondue. Aw, I think that's what I'm going to do. Never mind.
Is that some sort of secret?
Yeah. Someone said you stoned it.
That's right. Stoned it.
Someone wants to know how the TP situation is going.
We found a whole nother package. It was like I'd found the Holy Grail. I was like Indiana Jones, and I opened it up, and like the angels sang, and now I've got more toilet paper.
Yes.
What's the proper? This was a question. Some people. So Jenny, do you wrap the toilet paper around your hand? What's your toilet paper procedure, routine, cadence?
I don't want to discuss that.
Look, Jenny, we're in a crisis. I wrap it around my hand,
goodness.
just so you know.
You're so silly. So you know what? I couldn't remember the name. Well, I knew. I used to go to Bay Dermatology when I was here, but they're not on our insurance, so
That's not good.
Yeah, and I am on Taltz. I used to do Enbrel, but now they have me on Taltz.
This stuff's magic, though. Like,
It really is.
Like in a week, it'll start clearing up.
Yeah, and then my joints start loosening up, which is lovely.
It's good.
Debbie, how are you, sweetness?
Captain's Table,
Hi.
MDR. Any thoughts on buying a pigeon now that you live in Spring Hill, home of the world's largest racing pigeon club?
Do you know that? That is a fact.
I did not know that,
Yeah.
and I think I'm willing to risk quarantine to go become a pigeon racer. I will become a pigeon racer if I can get one of those old bomber hats with the goggles and a scarf. How cool would I look at the pigeon club?
I don't know.
And I'm going to talk in a funny accent. I'll be like, hey, boys, I think that my pigeon's the fastest one here, see? Look, I got goggles with windshield wipers.
Well, when I used to live here, when I was younger, I was a home health aide, and I actually took care of...
Pigeons?
No, I took
Did you
care
change?
of
Did you
the
wash pigeons?
president of that club, actually.
Did you bathe pigeons?
No. You're silly.
Why is the president of the pigeon club somebody that needs home health?
Well, it was a long time ago.
That's
I'm
so
sure there's
sad.
a new president now.
Nahima Brown, you're awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you for the super chat. Super chat. Thank you so much.
Yes.
That's right, Mr. MD. Tissue is gold nowadays. How about the stocks rebounding today? That was kind of exciting.
Yes, it was, right? I know you were happy.
Nautical Nurse Nancy's in the house, and she says that's bathroom talk.
That's right.
Man, you can't talk about the bathroom? Bathroom like Fight Club, whatever happens in the bathroom
Well,
stays
what
in the
is
bathroom.
how do you do it? I don't even know what the question was.
I like to take the roll, I like to wrap it around my whole hand until it gets down to about right here. So basically, I guess I'm a right hand wiper. I got it wrapped all the way here. It looks like I have a gauntlet of toilet paper. And then I stand up and I proclaim, I'm about to clean myself. And then I go to town.
Wow.
Don't you hate when you rip through the toilet paper? Do you remember when we first got our iPhones and they had that auto-tune?
Oh my goodness, I wish you still had that.
All of our kids were younger, and we all took turns writing songs about toilet paper.
We had so much fun with the kids growing up.
My original composition around toilet paper is sometimes I touch poo when I wipe my butt. Sometimes I touch poo. Sometimes I touch poo when I wipe my butt. Now you got to imagine this auto tone.
Oh, I'm gonna start crying because that was a cool
was fun.
memory.
I'm touching poo again. Don't touch me, man. With
Man, it
your
goes fast,
poopy
right?
hand.
Like
yeah,
with the kids, it goes fast.
it did. Christina Bickley says no poo talk. Look, everybody. This is what we're down to in the world. We're worried about
We're worried about toilet
toilet paper. All right. Now, look,
Winston
I
sees
understand
pigeons on his Xbox.
everybody's saying too much information. Look, I'm just making it up. You guys don't really know. Now, I know many of you would like to know what my bathroom habits are, but I'm not just giving it up that easy. I'm just spinning a yarn for you.
Kathy Mills
Spinning a
wants
yarn.
to know. Oh, I
What's in the
missed it.
cup?
Yeah, what's in your cup?
This is the finest H2O that we have here. Came right out of the refrigerator. You gotta keep it refrigerated.
Which is kind of cool, right? Because it has a little filter on it that needs to be replaced.
Oh, I knew we'd somehow get to not replacing the water filter.
I
yet.
know. I have to pull it out. And
Did you have to wait
need
till
go
we
to
got
Home-
in public, Jenny?
Well, we need to go to Home Depot and get it.
We can't leave the house.
I know.
Margaret Wilson, thank you so much for the super chat.
Super chat.
The cool thing is I've watched that enough that now I start doing that. The Down Under Cruisers, this is a great lunchtime talk. That's right, I'm trying to get you
All right,
pepped
someone
up.
wants to change it.
You're having, what are you having for lunch? You having some Vegemite? My brother's in the house, finally getting my attention. Do you even spin, bro?
Oh, goodness. Aw, the Nelsons.
Jenny, who's the nicest person you know to you?
You are.
Of course.
Yeah.
Don't let the show fool you guys.
This is how we roll, though. Like, it just, I
We are
love
each
you.
other's biggest fan and favorite foil.
That's right.
I can't sit around here and make fun of like Jamie from Sharon at Sea and everybody else I know. It wouldn't be right.
No.
Jamie did do a pole dance for us on his live stream. The
Oh
other
my
night.
gosh, wasn't it awesome?
It was pretty good. I was moved in a way that I probably shouldn't have been. I'm just saying that. Tom Nelson, thank you so much for the super chat.
Oh, goodness. We'll see you in Alaska.
Ask me how I felt about that later.
Someone said, just make sure you wash your hands.
Yes.
That's all they care about.
That's right. Vegemite is axle grease. I thought it was something you put on toast with a little bit of butter. That goes to show you I don't know anything about Australian culture. Sebastian Sorensen, thank you so much for the super chat.
I haven't talked to you in a while, Sebastian.
We can go to the store if we need to, but I'm down here in Florida.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw all those people that congregated for spring break. I did go out the other day to Walgreens, and it was very social distanced. There weren't that many people around. I felt pretty good about it, but I'm just worried that I'm going to run into a big crowd of muckety-muck. Look, it's scary, man. I don't know. Like, I don't want to get too deep into the news, but they left the Diamond Princess, or they left the ship that was in Yokohama alone for 17 days,
Yeah.
and still found the action on the hard surfaces. So there could be people walking around everywhere just ready to give me the stuff. I don't want it yet. I'm trying to flatten the curve.
That's right.
I was disappointed when I found out that flattening the curve wasn't just sitting my big butt on the curve. Makes me sad.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Lady Joy, hello. I don't know what you're answering there, but good to have you. Good to have you.
Yeah, Jeremy's right. You know, like you don't want to shake anybody's hand because
Yes.
of, you know, what's going on, but definitely because they might be out of toilet paper.
Yes. I've seen that. That's pretty funny. Washy. What's up, Jeffrey Cruisers? Glad
What's
to have you
going
tonight.
on, Jeffrey?
Blaine 2007 in the house. Death Possum. That's like an oxymoron, right? Because Possum's already playing dead. That's like Death Dead. Glad to have you. Let's see. Gary with 2 R's in the house. What is going on? Jeff G. What's going on?
What's going on?
Take me to your Lido. The shelves are bare.
I know. We need
The shelves
to.
are bare.
We need to get those. We need to do something with that.
Blaine 2007 with the jokes. Let me see if I can deliver it. Hey, what's the best snack for watching a movie that stinks?
What?
Poop corn, of course.
Ba-dum-bum-bum.
That's right. There you go, Gary. Yeah, the cool thing about technology is that we can stay connected.
That's right.
Shelly Lou, yeah, we've got cruises scheduled in June, July, and October. I'm definitely hoping it all clears up.
Yeah. Miranda, I'll look for your message.
Papa Mozo at sea, with the exception of technology. Hashtag Papa knows.
Papa knows.
I'm not really sure what any of that means, but I'm down with it. You know who else is down with it? Loca Lucha. We got to come up with a name for this guy.
That's right.
Ronald, what are you doing, man? How's it out there in California? You guys doing well? I know the situation's escalating. Thank you so much for the super chat. Let me give you that action.
Well, and I gotta tell you, Ronald and Terry, they have the most amazing pictures, like with them being seduced, just in the home.
Yeah,
Like they have their food.
exactly.
Right? Like I'm just like, oh, I have got to go visit Ronald and Terry because they have some good tasting stuff.
Ronald asked an important question.
What's that?
What's more exciting, finding cash in an old pair of jeans or rolls of toilet paper underneath the bathroom sink?
Right now?
How much cash we talking?
I don't know. Well, my mother found a few dollars the other day, right? So, like right now, TP is kind of like priceless. So,
I still go with the cash. I know we're not supposed to talk about it anymore, but I got other ways of cleaning. Love you too, Jackie Audis.
we love you guys.
Thank you so much for the super chat. Here comes Lucha, Lido Loca Lucha.
Super chat.
Ba-dum-bum.
D-Man, I probably missed it. Have your plans on coming to Alaska changed? Our first scheduled trip to Alaska has not been canceled yet by
has not.
Princess.
No.
However, Canadia has said
Canadia.
no cruising, and that probably will cancel that cruise, but Princess has not pulled the trigger yet. So our plans have not changed yet, but we're waiting with bated breath.
We are.
Is bated breath, does that mean you've eaten like worms and minnows enough to catch a fish? What does bated breath mean? Somebody help me out.
Somebody wants to know why we have stuff over there, but not over here.
Hey, I'm going for a thing here. You ever heard of modern art? Come on.
Where are we cruising in July? So July. Oh, don't do that to your bank.
It's soft.
Sam sent that. Shirley.
I know. I like it. I'm not abusing it.
It's a bee. It's gonna sting ya.
I don't have anything else I can throw on that shelf.
That's okay.
I tried to decorate.
Where are we going in July? So we are, for right now, July 18 on the Majesty of the Seas.
Jenny explains our summer group cruise.
And we're going to Key West.
Where's it leave out of, Jenny?
It leaves out of New Orleans.
Leaving out of New Orleans.
Going to Key West
Key West.
to get a lobster roll.
Cozumel?
No.
No. Coco Cay?
Coco Cay.
Coco Cay?
And then maybe Nassau.
Coco Van?
Let me see. Oh, my goodness. Are you like a...
Stephen Ducar, have a good night, sir.
Good night, Stephen. Thank you again.
Quick alert, there's 2 Chris Barnetts in the house tonight. One of them doesn't spell his name correctly. I'm sorry. That's just what we've had to do all of our life. Shelly Lou thinks I'm getting a little drunk. Look, Shelly, this is me stone cold sober. This is why I don't drink. I don't think you'd like it.
Did you change our Princess cruise?
Yeah, I put the wrong one in there.
Oh.
How
I was
about
like,
them?
what is that?
La Loca Luchador. I like it. I like it,
Yeah.
Matt.
So it is going to Key West,
Yeah.
Coco Cay,
Yeah.
Nassau,
Yeah.
and then, oh, good. It has 2 days at sea
Yeah.
at the end. I like that.
Yeah.
I like the 2 days at sea.
TC
What do you like? Do you like two sea days in the front or two sea days in the back?
I like 1 sea day in the front and 2 sea days in the back, if that's an option.
Right. Me too.
Yeah. Yeah. TC, you Pepito, what's going on?
Yeah. Kind of weird to realize Key West is still in the USA. You're right. Key West is pretty cool. I like it down
I
there.
hate Key West.
Do you really?
freaking
Every time we
lobster
go.
roll. I've had some challenges in Key West. Nah, I like Key West.
We are going to finally meet DJ.
Winston Barber, I cannot do the Macarena. I don't know any organized line dances.
He does not.
I really don't. But I know it has something like this thing going, but I don't know anything else.
But like when Tony dances, you could dance.
Yeah, I got moves like Jagger. Just so you know.
Oh my goodness, did you guys? And I think a lot of people have seen it already, and I guess I'm late to the game. But Jennifer Lopez and what's that boyfriend's name? Alex Rodriguez.
The best Yankee ever.
Oh my goodness, no, he's not. No.
You're talking about their TikTok video where
Oh my goodness, it was so funny.
TC Pepito excited for October. I'll be there.
I know.
I'll be there.
It's gonna be so exciting. If you sail to Florida from New York, you get the 2 days in the front. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Chuck Spencer, thank you so much for the super chat. Yep. Jenny is stir crazy.
What? I'm not. I think you are.
Thank you. David Brandy's excursions in the house. DJ Cruiser. When Bruce Banner gets angry, he turns into the Hulk. When the Hulk gets angry, he turns into Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris, what Willis was talking about. Ralph Lair, thank you so much for the super chat.
Super chat.
So this will be a little off color. If you have children in the room, cover their ears. The old joke goes that the reason the Hulk was so mad is that everything expanded on his body but those shorts. Maybe this is why he's angry.
Do you remember the Thanksgiving?
That's a great joke. I just want to say that.
Whatever.
I don't know whose joke it was, but I like
yeah, but
it.
like you didn't give the parents long enough for the kids to cover their ears.
Nobody's going to get that joke.
Whatever. Do you remember the Thanksgiving that we did all Chuck Norris jokes?
Yes.
Oh, that was so fun.
TC Pepito will dance for the toilet paper. The dance of the toilet paper.
Uh-oh. Aunt Josie, I don't like her little comment there.
What'd she say? Oh, it's a hot spot. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
We're hoping that none of that's going to be a hot spot by then.
Right.
There you go, Joe Flanagan. I was waiting for somebody to call me out on that Alex Rodriguez comment.
Yeah, and Richard, too. Like, you have to know that I do not even think that Alex Rodriguez, I mean, like, he wore the Yankee uniform, but, you know.
Gary McConnell, I lived in Indiana in the 70s when the Reds were winning the World Series. Huge Johnny Bench fan, huge catcher fan.
Yeah.
Thurman Munson, Yogi Berra, two of my favorite Yankees because they're catchers and really good players at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Chuck Norris just turned 80?
That's right.
Wow. Wow. That's crazy. So let's talk about that too, right?
Let's talk about
Like
it.
we lost Kenny Rogers this week.
That's right.
I loved his music. Like growing up, that's, we kind of...
I know
Always
that whole
listen.
day I was just sitting around going, promise me, son, you won't do the things I've done. You
See,
walk
and all I
away
kept
from
singing
trouble.
was
Which reminds me of the
You're My Lady.
Johnny Cash, don't take your guns to town.
Yeah. So rest in peace,
BH,
sir.
leave the jokes to the professionals. Guess what? You got it. I've made $1 or $2 telling a joke, so that makes me a pro. Thank you so much.
That's right.
I'm here all week.
Yes, you
Where's the
are.
rim shot over here?
The what?
One of these buttons is a rim shot. I can't remember what it is.
A room shot.
Rim shot. Dun-dun-dun.
Oh. I see.
Yeah.
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 So
Yeah.
what's the plans this week? I heard you talking about Cruise Wars.
When? Who was I talking to Cruise Wars about?
Oh, I thought I heard you saying that.
I say stuff all the time. out loud.
Oh.
Jenny,
I thought you were taping.
how could I ever tape Cruise Wars without you?
I don't know.
No.
Oh.
Whenever you're ready, girl.
What?
We'll Cruise Wars it up. All right, guys. Well, man, it is almost 9:50. There's a lot of great people creating that cruise
Absolutely.
content. I know there's a lot of people out there looking for some cruise content. If you are a cruise creator, I'm going to take a minute and get a drink. You guys tell people about your channel and why people should subscribe to you. I can tell you, please subscribe to Sharon at Sea. They got pole dancing. There you
Well,
go.
and you know how that happened, right? I had gone in and I was just talking about. They were talking about you doing your hockey training, and I said no, he's out pole dancing training.
Papa Mozo taking exception with the Alex Rodriguez comment. Fair enough, but when I'm right, I'm right. Alex Rodriguez, the best Yankee that ever put on the pinstripes.
No. No.
He did so good for them in the playoffs. He did so much better than when he was a Texas Ranger. Derek Jeter could not hold his mitt. How about that?
Oh my goodness, how dare you? Like Derek Jeter was. What was cool about Derek Jeter? Well, and even before him, who was the other? I can't think of his name now, but when I was growing up, he was huge. But Derek Jeter, since he was a little baby boy, he wanted to be a Yankee. It was so cool to be able to see him actually live out his dream.
What?
Oh, Tony Barnett is something else.
What do you say? What?
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 Jenny, I miss you in the cruise videos. Would love to see more Jenny appearances, although I know you guys are busy.
So,
That's a great question.
What? What's the question?
I don't know if it's a question. So I want to put out more than like one video a week, and I think that's all you have time for. So I know there are people that miss having Jenny, but it's like no content or one video a week.
Yeah, and you know what? Like with everything with moving and I'm just making excuses, but moving and then all of this that's going on in the cruise world and me not feeling well, you know, with everything, with me not feeling good, and it does take me a little longer to get ready. So I promise you, once I start feeling better, you will see him and I together a little bit more. So
I can't wait.
yeah.
Death Possum, thank you so much for the super chat. We love you back. I do like your name. Very creative.
Yes.
So much.
It is pretty cool, right?
Yes.
So people did like your moves like Jagger.
Thank you. Robert Rayburn, I don't know when the next podcast is. This is the deal. We are not feeling well, so we're doing our best just to get up a video each day and then sleeping and making sure we get all of our emails and travel stuff answered. So, kind of like everybody else is going through a little challenge. We're having some challenges with the way we feel. So we could probably do a podcast, but the challenge is the video part of it. So we might do an audio only podcast.
We'll get back on it.
Maybe.
What? I know, the Jenny B show. So, I know.
We're too adventurous, Jenny. We're too ambitious with our
No,
content.
like I said, like with the... I guess I have a little anxiety about my psoriasis and what it looks like. So, you know, once I get a little...
We've been on an interesting psoriasis journey.
Yeah, it's not
Psoriasis journey.
It's not been good.
They say, is it Jenny or is it Jenny? It just depends.
What?
Who's saying it, when it's being said.
How do you say it?
I don't know. I don't usually call your name except when we're doing stuff like this. Jenny?
No.
Kevin
It's
Lynn, what
Jenny.
is up?
Jenny.
What is up? TC Papito wants to know, dark roast or light roast coffee?
Doc.
Yes, dark is good. Dark is good.
Yeah, because, gosh, I love some coffee. I want some coffee right now, actually. Maybe I can start tasting it.
No coffee for me. I'm going to sleep right after this.
What? I'm going to be up a little bit, working into the evening.
Into the evening.
Yes. Yes. Aw, Doodles McShip Show. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Doodles McShip Show.
Doodles. You're very sweet. Thank you.
What's going on?
I don't know. What do you like? You like dark roast or light roast?
Yeah, I like dark coffee. I do.
Tony.
Yeah.
Where are the 1 p.m. updates on the isolation?
There's no update today.
No.
No update.
Nope. Aw, Frank, the wedding consultant. Yeah, so he said on Princess his is still not canceled either.
Yeah, they're gonna wait a bit, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
I've been sick about a week since the show last week. It all kind of started,
Yeah.
but I do think it's some sinus stuff because we've gotten some relief going after the sinus.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
I think that we just weren't used to the pollen here, and it just kind of hit us really, really quickly.
DJ Cruiser, thank you so much for the super chat.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, Kevin bought 500 shares of Carnival.
Ooh, today was a good day. It went
That's
up a little bit.
awesome. Yeah. Travin Gilberts, I'll talk to you soon.
TC Papito says no sleep for me. I just have to keep putting content out. Man, at some point I'm gonna put out a lot of content.
Yeah.
I'm a slacker. I barely get any content out.
Yeah, right. Oh, that's funny.
Well, my eye itches so bad, and I know I'm not supposed to touch my face.
Don't do it.
Can I touch it with my shirt?
Don't do it. Ew.
So crazy.
It is crazy, crazy, crazy.
Cog said you mentioned Mikey last week, and I wanted to say he's awesome. He remembered my son Grayson's name and said hi to him when he was running around during one of the events on the Sunshine. We did love Mikey.
You guys mentioned Mikey last week. Yeah, I did like Mikey.
Mikey was good.
Yeah, it's funny, right? Because that was our first. Did we say this on here? He was our first director. So, like, I wonder if we would still feel that way, right?
Yeah, if we had him again or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. Aw, Gary with 2 R's paid you a very nice compliment.
Oh, no. I'm a slacker.
No, you're not.
I'm a slacker. I'm slagging it up.
Yeah, Gary with 2 R's, like that Alaska, June 2021. That's still on for right now.
Look, you guys want to know what happened to today's vlog?
What?
It's this little man right here.
You're so funny. Aw, good morning from Singapore, David.
Oh, wow. Good morning.
Well, we're not in Singapore, but you are.
I got a few shares of Carnival at 23. Just rub it in. Whatever.
What?
People are saying I got some Carnival at $8, $9.
That's okay.
We got a few shares at $23.
$23.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah, you guys. So really check out some other of the creators. They're starting to put out some of their vlogs. You know,
There's a lot of vlogs going on.
Yeah, and this is really just a great time to binge them, support the community, you know, and just feel like we're all still there.
A lot of live streams.
Missing the sea, for sure.
The other thing I've been working on is I've been working on a new piece of live streaming software, and that's been taking up some time too. So there's some new, different kind of content coming out that I needed new software to do. So, yeah, that's a little tease also.
Yes, that's what you've been
Little
working
tease.
on up in here.
Linda Lou, thank you so much for the super chat. We got to get Jenny some coffee.
Linda Lou, you're so sweet.
Duncan needs to deliver.
And I will, I'll give you a holla tomorrow.
The holla.
The holla.
Holla, holla.
Yeah, because I have a...
So
We have to
Elaine says,
figure
do you
something
think there's
out.
going to be a big price slash when this is all over to fill up the boats? I don't know. A lot of people are going to have future cruise credits. So
Right.
I think they're going to be using a lot of that. I don't know. I personally think that I think they'll push the market. So basically you got to figure they've got 2 months, possibly 3 months with zero revenue. They got to figure that, like us and everybody else out there, they're going to be ready to cruise again. They know that their core market's not going to be anti-cruising. I bet you they're going to do a good supply and demand and probably be able to get some good money for their cruises because they're giving future cruise credits that are more than the original cruise. I don't think it's going to be cheap. I could be wrong, but I don't think it's going to be cheap.
Yeah.
That's just me guessing, though.
Yeah. I kind of see that happening, so...
Stephanie, currently I use the free software OBS. OBS.
Becky, I'm not running a fever because I do have my thermometer at my desk and I take my temperature at least 4 times an hour. Just because of the symptoms that we had, I was a little concerned for the both of us. So, no, I have not been running a fever.
Yeah, and I didn't test mine when I was hot last week, but I don't think I had a fever either.
I don't think you did either.
I wasn't hot on the outside.
No. Cold-hearted.
Thank you, Artie. Have a good night.
Good night, Hardy.
Cold-hearted. How dare you? Did I mention that you took me to a restaurant on my wedding day that you'd eaten at with your ex-husband?
No, I love you.
I don't know if I said that or not.
And you still loved me after that. How exciting is that?
I'd already said I do.
Oh, that's true.
I'd already put the ball and chain on and threw away the key.
Oh, how dare you? How dare you talk to me like
How
that?
dare you? How dare you?
Well, it is a nice ball and chain, though. You have to admit.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't complain. I can't complain. Oh, yeah. So the cool thing to add insult to injury is we were in an interior cabin on our Alaska cruise with Dawn. And before the announcement by the Canadian government, we did get upgraded from an interior to a balcony for free.
That's right.
Free upgrade.
That's right.
And then, like, the very next day, Canada closed the port. So
Yeah,
that was great.
Yeah, I was like, ooh.
That was great. Plump Travelers, big shout out to you guys. Thank you, Tony and Jenny, for supporting content creators. You rock. No, you rock.
You guys rock. Thank you, everybody, for supporting us all the time. So we appreciate that. Bam.
Thank you for the super chat.
So I think that we should get your brother to be that person. I think that he has. Do you remember that picture of him and Greg with those masks
Oh, yeah.
on?
No, my brother would definitely be a good luchador.
Absolutely.
My brother does, like, wrestling promos like nobody's business. I like it. I like it.
It's very true.
Ike Stevens, Redneck Cruiser, thanks for the show, guys. Hopefully this all passes. Yeah, it will. I mean, that's life. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
I think that it's going to be, we're all cruise lovers. So, we're just waiting for this to pass and we all get out on that sea and just make sure everybody is healthy and safe. And, I appreciate the cruise lines kind of just, backing off a little bit.
100%. Yeah, no, I think so too. Like, it had to be hard to close down, but it was the right thing to do.
Absolutely.
And hopefully they'll stay closed for as long as it takes.
Yeah.
Because that would be the worst, is if they opened up too early and then this situation happens.
No, and especially like you said with, that it living 17 days on the surfaces, Yeah.
Steve Bartlett apologizing on behalf. No, Canada, you got to do what you got to do. Like, I completely don't. They got to make the best choice for their country, and I think if they need to close the borders, they need to close the borders.
Yeah, because who knows, like what precautions they have,
Exactly.
So, I mean, it has to be done.
Mike Wood from Augusta, Georgia, home of the Masters. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Thank you, sir.
Super chat.
Much appreciated.
All right, my love.
Jenny, is it time?
It is.
Is the end near? Is it time to face the final curtain?
It is. Can you sing it?
No.
You can't.
I can't breathe. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for spending your Tuesday night with us. Hopefully, we like Billy Joel said, maybe we can forget about life for a while and think about that cruise life. But much love, appreciate it. Thanks everybody for coming out and sharing your time with us. My name's Tony,
And I'm Jenny.
and we are Lido Loca.
And we love you.
We do love you. And
We
until the
do.
next time.
We'll see you on the Lido. I can't wait to get on a Lido. Can we go now?
This is the part of the show where Jenny just keeps talking after we've said see you on the Lido. This is the part of the show where we come back.
And we say, what's going on? Let's hang out for another hour.
It's so routine at this point. It may have lost some of its novelty. I don't know. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We love and appreciate you. And until next week,
Don't go stir crazy and
take a walk. Keep your social distance.
Yeah.
And just keep a clear mind. Get your work done. Everything's going to be all right.
That's right. That's right.
Much love, guys. We'll see you on the Lido.
We'll see you on the Lido.
Bye.
Bye.
I wasn't ready.